But let's get what Rosemary has to say more about this. Rosemary Hira is an analyst with financial derivatives company. Hi, Rosemary. Welcome to the program. This is good news. When was this research made, and do we think this can last up to Christmas?
Good afternoon, Ini. Thank you for having me on the show. So this is kind of a month-on-month increase. So as at last month, the price of chicken was 5,500 for a kilo. And as it yesterday, when we called to find out, it was around 5,200 naira per kilo. So this is a 5.5% decline. And I will agree with you, it's kind of unusual given the fact that we're in the festive period. But this can be explained in simple terms and is basically because of cross elasticity of demand. So chicken and other proteins like fish and other meats are positive cross price substitutes rather. So it's just that if the price of fish and other meats or egg is increasing, you start to see the demand for chicken increase, and it's vice versa as well. If the price of chicken increases, you start to see consumers switching to cheaper protein sources, and that is what we've seen, because for the past couple of months the price of chicken has remained 5,500 for say 4 or 5 months now. It has remained stable. So this marginal decline just shows that a lot of consumers have been switching to cheaper alternatives because they are not looking for premiums. They are looking for more value for their money, basically. So in terms of it being sustainable, that's us having our dirty December with a lot of chicken to feast on. I would say it's not sustainable because we're going into the festive season. There's going to be an increase in demand for chicken, and that is going to put pressure on the price of chicken, and it's going to cause the price of chicken to reverse itself upwards.
So that means we can expect, I mean, just as you said earlier, consumers are tending towards the cheaper options. I mean, that means the demand for chicken might actually reduce if the price goes up again.
Well, in most cases, that would be true. But chicken often enjoy something that is called seasonal demand. So we are in the festive season, and in Nigeria it's mostly rice and stew or jollof rice with chicken in most events that you go to. So you are going to see that play a role in the price of this commodity, especially during this period, that is November and going into December as well.
All right, Rosemary, thank you so much for sharing the findings of financial derivatives with us.
Thank you for having me on the show.